Well, howdy there. How many of y'all have missed me? I had to come back because I needed to talk about this. Something that has been going on for quite a while, and something that's been absolutely like messing with my head, messing with Mojo's head. Also, that's why he's making all the noise that he is, because this story has been going on for about how long? A week, 2 weeks, a month, maybe a couple of months, who knows. But recent updates and developments have happened, so now I have to talk about it. And of course, I'm talking about the Sniperwolf situation. If you don't know, I'll give you a brief summary. Now, Sniperwolf is a content creator with over 30 million subscribers. Most of you know who she is at this point. Charlie's talked about it, Mudahar's talked about it. I mean, everyone on YouTube and on Twitter has talked about this person at this point. Oompaville has talked about it. So Sniperwolf is not exactly a new name to a lot of people. Some people probably don't know who she is, but she started out as a Call of Duty player and eventually transitioned into a reaction channel, like pure reaction to TikToks and I'll be honest, if Vine was still around, she'd be reacting to Vines too. But this creator has pretty much put herself on, like, YouTube has put her on a pedestal as far as being one of the best channels on YouTube. And, well, we know how bright and beautiful YouTube can be. So let's go ahead and talk about this. One creator that's been very critical of her, and probably the biggest one that was critical of her, was Jax Films. Now, Jax Films started a channel called JJ Jax Films, which is a play on words for her channel, which is SSsniperwolf. So basically, Sniperwolf and Jax Films do not get along. We know this. Jax Films has been very critical of her, making videos and actually critiquing her content as far as everything goes. Well, this came to a head when on the 17th of October, YouTuber Jax Films called out the platform for not taking action against Sniperwolf, who doxed him on her Instagram story. Now, what happened was she was actually at a photo shoot somewhere in California, and she was 5 minutes away from where Jax Films lived. And according to this Dexterto article, which I'll pull up right now, basically, there we go, just so you can see me. So what happened was back on October 17th, YouTuber Jax Films called out the platform for not taking action against video creator Sniperwolf after the creator allegedly doxed Jax Films on her Instagram story, which her Instagram, by the way, just for record, has over 5 million followers. So 5 million people saw where Jax Films lives, and this led to actually one of the highest Google results. If you go on Google and type in Jax Films, one of the highest results being, what is Jax Films' address? So essentially, this actually caused a lot of people to type in, where does Jax Films live? So other creators began to chime in the conversation, such as Adams Gold, Pokimane, Moist Critical, standing against the doxing incident. Now, YouTube was called into question, wondering, what is YouTube going to do to actually punish this person? And of course, we see, if you see at the bottom, people aren't happy with the result. So on a tweet, YouTube confirmed that they temporarily demonetized. So this is the punishment for doxing someone. Just so you know, this is the punishment that a prominent creator like Sniperwolf gets when you dox somebody, when you show someone's house, when you show someone's address, which is clearly against community guidelines of YouTube. This is the punishment you get. Here we go. YouTube shared in the tweet on October 20th, YouTube confirmed that they have temporarily demonetized the female YouTuber. Quote, confirming this SSsniperwolf has received a temporary monetization suspension per creator responsibility policies. Off-platform actions that put others' personal safety at risk harm our community, and the behavior on both sides isn't what we want on YouTube. Hoping everyone helps this convo move to a better place, they said. Well, a temporary demonetization, that's what you get if you dox somebody. If you dox somebody, a temporary demonetization is what you get. You don't get paid for what? And temporary, how long is temporarily? Are we talking a week, 2 weeks? Are we talking 30 days? Are we talking 90 days? How long is she going to be without money? How long is she going to be demonetized for? That's what we wanted to, like, this is absolutely. But one user replied, behavior on both sides. One person is clearly being targeted and hurt here, and it's Jax Films. What a ridiculous statement. Another person said, the punishment doesn't match the literal crime. Stop playing favorites and being deliberately cryptic. A third person said, temporary. So the YouTube official response is that we can dox people every X weeks, and X determines by how much YouTube teams simps for them. Now, this is absolutely like, if you're a creator and you're reading this, obviously the punishment does not fit the crime. When you dox somebody, you're releasing private information. You are breaking community guidelines at that point. That is a breach, and that should result in a strike on her channel, but we're not going to see that. We're not going to see any punishment of SSniperwolf. But to her credit, this is where SSniperwolf actually had to respond. Now, she hadn't said anything about this for a week. She went on posting more videos, and she went on posting more reactions, not even giving any attention to the situation at hand. I don't know if she'll make a video talking about this. I doubt she will. I think this will be her only and official response. But let me go ahead and pull it up while it's still here in all its wonderful glory. So this is Leah's official response to the situation, and I'll read it to you. She says, quote, let me start by saying I'm sorry for my recent actions. It is inexcusable. I'm sorry to Jax Film, YouTube, the entire creator community, and my incredible fans for not being a better example for appropriate conflict resolution. Jax Film, while we certainly don't see eye to eye and have our differences, I am sorry for reacting the way I did when I should have taken the opportunity to show young creators how adults and professionals resolve conflict by communicating directly, respectfully, and privately, not for views or content, but in a meaningful example of how conflict should be resolved or solved. I will reach out directly and hope we can find some time to connect and communicate respectfully. I'd also like to thank YouTube for holding me accountable. I deserve it, respect the decision, and appreciate the opportunity to learn and grow from a true lapse in judgment. Now, a true lapse in judgment. Now, she said that this is a complete 180 to her original post that she actually said, because her original response was this. Her original response was this. We show up to your house. What do you do? What you doing? She was playing it off. Your initial response versus when you lost money. This tweet is absolutely perfect because, this is absolutely truthful right here. I don't believe that she's sorry. She's not sorry that she did what she did. She's sorry she got caught and punished for it. This is a result. This entire apology is a result of consequence, not a result of her actually having a come to Jesus moment. All right. I don't believe for a moment that she's sorry for what she did. I believe that she's sorry for causing any harm at all to Jax Film. I don't believe that. I don't believe any of it. I believe that she's sorry that she's not making money right now. That's why. She's not milking other TikTokers and content creators for money and not crediting them properly, which is one of the biggest complaints that Jax Films had with her for the longest time. And honestly, I have no sympathy for Leah. I don't have sympathy for her at all. She has made millions of dollars. She's gotten hundreds of millions of views on her channel for months now, milking other content creators. And she's been doing this for not just 1 year. She's been doing it for a few years. So I don't feel sorry for SSniperwolf at all. And I don't think you should either. But that's entirely your decision. I'm not here to, I'm not here to influence you. I'm here to tell you my thoughts on the entire situation because, well, I want to beat Mutahar and Charlie to the punch. So, because I know they're going to be talking about this, and definitely go and watch their videos because they'll probably be way more informative than I am. But that being said, I think if I had to predict what they're going to say, yeah, this is not at all a it's not a suitable punishment for SSniperwolf. She should not be on the platform. And I agree. I don't think that she deserves a channel at this point. She doesn't deserve an audience. If this is what if this is what YouTube is going to do to punish creators for doing something that is technically illegal but not illegal, it's against community guidelines, but it's not a crime. It is absolutely within YouTube's recommendation. I'm getting twisted in my own words. It's just awful. The entire situation's awful, and I'm sure Jax Films is not satisfied with this outcome. He's probably just like scratching his head going, what is YouTube thinking? This is a guy who's been on YouTube for 17 years, I think. And it's just awful. It's absolutely awful. But yeah, these are my thoughts on the whole situation. Let me know in the comment section what you think. And by the way, do not go and harass any of these people. Don't talk to Jax Films. Don't talk to SSniperwolf. Don't talk to any of these people, okay? Because I think right now is not... It serves no purpose. It's not going to be productive to talk about them or talk to them directly. So that's why I always say, don't harass them. It's not worth your time. It's not worth my time. Instead, I just wanted to talk about this and give my thoughts on the situation. So with that being said, I'm out of here. I'll see y'all around.